this video we will learn about trigonometric ratios. Basically trigonometric ratios, they are related to a right angle triangle. If we have given a right angle triangle, the triangle in which one angle is of 90 degree, it is called right angle triangle. And in mathematics, usually this angle is not written as 90 degree. In place of this they will make a little bit square, so this square will show you that this angle is of 90 degree, right? In this right angle triangle, there is the right angle triangle. The opposite side of right angle triangle is called hypotenuse. Basically we have three sides, 1, 2 and 3 sides of a right angle triangle. So the face or side of which is opposite to the right angle, it is called hypotenuse. You have to remember its name. And then we have another angle theta, and this angle we have to find this angle or related to this angle. Maybe this angle is given. By using this angle you will find the other three values or missing value, whatever value is missing you can calculate it. So I will tell you further. So this theta angle, basically theta is a Greek word and used to represent the angles, right? You have to remember this, that it is called theta, right? And the side which is adjacent to theta, it is called adjacent. As you can see, this side is adjacent to theta, so this is called adjacent. And the side which is opposite to theta, it is called as opposite, right? So this is called adjacent and this is called opposite. Side which is opposite to theta is called opposite. The side which is adjacent to theta is called adjacent, and the side which is opposite to right angle, it is called hypotenuse. So by using these things we will have trigonometric ratios. And first is called sine theta. Basically sometimes you have to remember these things, but whenever you will consider this adjacent, sometimes it is called base, right? And this is called height. On the basis of this you can also find the formula, but here you have to remember this adjacent opposite what I have told you earlier. So sine theta basically is equal to opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite divided by hypotenuse will give you sine theta. Then cos theta is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. This is called cos theta. And remember tan theta, we will find our tan theta by dividing sine theta by cos theta. So sine theta divided by cos theta is equal to tan theta. And you know the value of sine theta, opposite over hypotenuse. You know the value of cos theta, adjacent over hypotenuse. So when you will put the values of sine theta or cos theta from here, hypotenuse will cancel hypotenuse and opposite divided by adjacent will be new formula for tan theta. So some people they say if you want to remember whether what will be the formula, they make this rule. They have taken the first alphabet of sine S, first alphabet O, first alphabet of this hypotenuse, so they make a word so, SOH. So whenever you have to remember, you will say so for sine theta opposite over hypotenuse, for cos theta CH ca. So cos theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and then the word for tan theta is TSC or TOA toa, right? Tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. So if you want to remember like that, you can remember this formula as it is, or you can also remember it by sine theta is equal to base over hypotenuse, cos theta is equal to height over hypotenuse. Some people they can use this in this way, some people they use by adjacent and opposite way. So it depends on you how can you remember it. It's very easy formula, but this formula, these three formulas, these are called trigonometric ratios. So in trigonometric ratios, what they will give you a right angle triangle, they will give you either two sides and one angle. One angle is right angle, the other angle they will give you, and you have to find the length of other two sides. Or they will give you two sides, only two sides, you have to find the angle and you have to find the third side. So for this purpose, these trigonometric ratios, they will be used and you have to remember them. Sin theta is equal to this, cos theta is equal to this, and tan theta is equal to this. In next, I will show you how can we calculate these things if they have given us in a figure form, or they can give us with a picture. They will tell this is the value of theta, this is the value of AB, this is the value of BC. You have to find the value of CA, or you have to find the value of theta. So it depends what is the demand of the question. So by using these three formulas, you can easily find the missing values of sides or the missing angle in a right angle triangle. For example, they can give you question like that. So they will give you only this picture, and in this picture they can ask you find the value of BC. So which value we have to calculate? Make it as question mark. So keep in mind that how can we find the value? Theta is given and hypotenuse is given, and we want to find the value of this, which is called opposite here, right? Is the opposite of what it will be? Hypotenuse, and the opposite of theta is called opposite. So what formula you will use here? Opposite over hypotenuse. So you will apply here formula sin theta is equal to BC over AC, and sine 30 degree will be BC over 25 centimeter. You have to find the value of BC side. So 25 will multiply by sine 30. Find the value of sine 30 and multiply it with your 25. You will get the value of BC, which is the opposite here, right? So they will give you only picture, and they will give you two values, and they will ask you the missing value. They can ask AB also. So when they will ask AB, you will find apply the formula of cos theta is equal to this divided by hypotenuse and cos 30. So it depends on the demand of the question, what he is demanding, and you will see the picture very carefully, and then you will yourself you will decide which trigonometric ratio you will use to solve the questions. Okay, so you can easily solve the questions by using these trigonometric ratios, and this is the method how can you will memorize these formulas.